Breaking news here on this Monday. Hey, Steve Granado from Locked On Yankees, one half of it. Some breaking news coming out here throughout this day. This is coming from Jack Curry of Yes, saying, quote, Everson Pereira and Oswald Peraza are being recalled from AAA and will be in the Bronx for tomorrow night's game. That's Tuesday night's opener against the Washington Nationals. Of course, the Yankees are in the midst of a free fall right now, 8-game losing streak as they will enter this series with the Nationals set to start on Tuesday night. Peraza's obviously already been up multiple times this season. He got the call in the end of 2022 when rosters expanded in September, but this is going to be the first big league call-up for Everson Pereira. Pereira was called up to AAA not too long ago and has been absolutely crushing it down there. Pereira is the number 3 prospect in the Yankees system and has been playing outside of his mind ever since getting called up, slugging over 500 in a little over 30 games played with Scranton Wilkes-Barre this season. So this is pretty interesting that the Yankees are doing this. We've talked about it a lot on Locked On Yankees this season on how they have been reluctant to call up their minor league prospects as a whole, and there's a lot of a bad track record there when it comes to calling guys up and utilizing their prospects. And of course, the Yankees keep saying that they are still all in to try and win this season and try and turn it around. Of course, as I mentioned, they're on an 8-game losing streak. They're 4 games under 500 at this point, and it looks like Pereira's going to lightly slot into left field here for New York. They will have to make some 26-man roster moves when it comes to this. They'll have to send 2 down. Of course, they're also anticipating activating Carlos Rodon on Tuesday night to make the start. So I imagine Greg Allen might be a part of the send down to get him off of the roster. So he would have to be DFA'd to do that. We don't know what the corresponding moves are at this point, if there's injuries that we aren't aware of, but Pereira and Peraza are reportedly coming to the show. Is this going to signal that the Yankees are finally going to lean in, as we've been calling for on Locked On Yankees for a couple of weeks now, and just call up the young guys and let them play and try to see what they have for 2024? We don't know. I know a lot of people are still calling for Austin Wells at this point, which seems unlikely to add a third catcher unless somebody gets hurt. Of course, he's also not a part of the 40-man roster at this point. So this is coming before rosters expand on September 1st. So very interesting to see what they end up doing when it comes to September 1st as well, when they can get their September call-up. So that's all we have for now. And just as a programming note for tomorrow's Locked On Yankees episode, we will not be talking about this in particular. That episode has already been recorded, so that's why we wanted to get this episode, or this little mini-sode, if you will, out right now. We did, however, on yesterday's, or I guess today's, the Monday release, talk about Everson Pereira and Oswald Peraza in particular. I will leave that in the episode description. There is a link to that right now. But for everything else, hit subscribe here on our YouTube channel, and more Locked On Yankees coverage coming your way.